Unexpected baby drama. I swear my life turned into a soap opera the second I opened the door that night. My girlfriend's ex was standing there, looking exhausted and desperate, holding a baby, swaddled, wailing, tiny fists punching the air. Before I could say anything, he shoved the baby toward us and spat out, "You deal with it. I'm done." My girlfriend froze, face draining of all color, and just stared at the baby like she'd seen a ghost. That's when I knew something was so wrong. She stammered out something about not knowing what was going on, but her hands were shaking as she reached for the baby. I could see her eyes darting between me and her ex, panic all over her face. He just laughed, bitter and cold, and said, "Funny how secrets always crawl back, huh?" He turned on his heel and stormed off, leaving us with the crying baby and a silence that felt like it was suffocating the whole apartment. I demanded answers, but she just kept whispering, I'm sorry," over and over. We'd had our share of drama, late nights out, jealous fights, even disappearing for hours with no explanation, but nothing compared to this. I always thought she was hiding something, but I figured it was another guy, not a whole damn baby. As she rocked back and forth, clutching the child, she finally admitted that she'd gotten pregnant around the time we'd briefly split up months ago. She told her ex it was his, hoping he'd forgive her for cheating, but DNA proved otherwise and he'd been waiting to dump the whole mess on our doorstep. What gutted me wasn't just the betrayal, it was realizing how much I'd ignored my own gut, how desperate I was to believe the lies because I wanted us to work. I looked at her, holding the baby that was actually mine, and felt this tidal wave of anger and love and confusion. Everything had been built on secrets, even the family I didn't know I had. And I had to decide, right then, if I could forgive her enough to stay, or if loving her meant walking away from my own child before I even had the chance to be a dad.